So, what is your name and your occupation?
My name is Joseph Zappoli, and we have several businesses. We have Joseph Anthony Designs, which is an interior design firm. We've been in business for over 30 years. We design people's homes, we design furniture, and we manufacture it as well. Our other business for the last decade is Credit Reporting Advisors, and that's a family business. My son runs it with me, and we fix people's credit and we build people's credit, and that's going very well. We also have, because of my book, we also have a seminar business and a coaching business. It's called Be Coached, and I've been doing seminars for the last year from excerpts from my book, and that's been going very, very well. We did over 50 of them this year.
Wow. Do you like to read?
I love to read. A reader's an achiever, and basically my book, Before the Sale, is basically everything I've read in all the other books, that I like to read. I don't really read any fiction. I read nonfiction, so I read motivational books, inspirational books, and basically books about how to get things done. And that's primarily what my book's about.
What kind of genres are you into? No.
Well, I read a little bit of everything, from boxing down to, Tony Robbins. So, but what my focus is I'm always in a learning mode. And I think most people should stay in a learning mode and not believe they know everything or they're the best at everything. We just want to be the best we can be. And so my main genres are definitely motivational, as I said previously, and inspirational, and basically about my career. So I will read about design. I will read about coaching. I will, coaching in business coaching. I will read about seminars, and I will read about credit. So I read about my industry so I can be the best I can be at it.
Could you name a few examples?
Favorite book of all time, which encompasses a lot of what I do, is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. That, to me, was the number one book I've ever read, and I reread it. I study it, so I probably read it over 10 times. Another great book is The Power of Focus. Love that book. With so many books that inspired me, but those two would be right up there at the top for me. And I love all of Tony Robbins' books. I really like them a lot.
What is the name of your book?
My book is called Before the Sale. B, the letter, for the number, the sale. And my book is about getting people to their goals within 90 days, or at least getting them their momentum going, so they can start to build that environment around them and the tools around them, so they can achieve their goal. It's a task-driven book, so it's before the sale, the 90-day grind, and basically I put everybody through a task-driven weekly agenda, basically, to achieve their goal. And it's worked for over 100 of my salespeople. I've trained over 100 salespeople, over 20 offices, and I've used this method. So it's a methodology that we use, and I put it into a book form because it has been very successful.
What made you want to write it?
I really like to see people achieve their goals, and I think that a lot of people dream, and there's a lot of dreamers out there, but they're afraid. They sabotage themselves. They're afraid to get going, like the Nike slogan, just do it. They're afraid to just get out there and do it. They always want to make sure they have enough money. They want to make sure they have everything figured out. I like to say, have the vision, see what you want, and then work your way towards it. Start your goal now. See it, you know where it's going to be. Now start going towards it. Instead of trying to have everything ready, just go do it. Get started.
Do you consider yourself an inspirational writer?
Absolutely, absolutely. And again, it's basically the format of my book, because it's the 90-day grind. So I inspire people to think out of the box and to not be afraid, to take fear out of the equation. I like to say I went to school and I didn't learn about fear. I cut out of that class. You know, so I don't believe in that. I believe in just go ahead and jump through it. So motivational and inspirational without a doubt.
Would you write more books?
I intend to write a follow-up book with this book, and basically in this book I'm asking people to write in with their success stories, and then I'm going to make a book about their success stories. So it's going to be before the sale, the aftermath, and I look forward to that. It's going to be really exciting to see how many lives we've changed.
That's a really cool idea. Okay, it's gonna die. It's doing it again.